Let's discuss about set. Set is one of the built-in data type in Python. Sets are used to store multiple items in a single variable. Set is a collection which is unordered, unchangeable, and unindexed. Set items are unchangeable, but you can remove items and add new items. Sets can be created using curly brackets like this. Talking more about sets, set items are unordered, unchangeable, and do not allow duplicates, which means inside sets, items will not be in order. There is no order in sets. Once a set is created, we cannot change the items, but we can remove items. The other thing to remember about sets are duplicate values are not allowed. Even though if we try to create a set with duplicate values, all duplicates will be removed. In this example, we are trying to add duplicate items. If we execute the code, here we can see still we have cherry, banana, apple. All other duplicate values are removed. Since we are talking about duplicate values, as we already know, true is 1. So if we have true and 1, set will remove one of these values, right? Because true itself is a 1. Now again we have 1 inside the set. So now the set will consider them as a duplicate values. So one value will be removed. When we execute the code, we see we have only true. The number 1 is removed because it considers them as duplicate values. Now talking about how can we access items in a set. We know that there is no index in sets and they are unordered. What does that mean? When I say unordered, means inside the set, the elements will not have the order. For example, we can see the output is printed cherry, apple, true, banana. Now if we execute the code once again, the same code, there is no guarantee that items inside this set are going to be printed in the same order. I'm going to execute the code. We see that the order is changing. That is because just remember, there is no order in sets. So items inside the sets will get printed in any order. So since there is no order inside the set, how do we access the items? To access the items inside the set, there are two ways. One is going with loops. We will have to write a loop, check each and every item inside the set just to verify if we have the desired value inside the set or not. Or we can just use in operator. Using membership operator, we can identify if the item that we are looking for is available in the given set or not. This will return the boolean expression either true or false. If it returns true, which means the item that we are looking for is available in the set. Otherwise, the item is not available. When we execute the code, we get true, which means the item which is banana is available in the set. The set name is this set. How do we change items? Once the set is created, we cannot modify items. We can delete them or we can add new items. How do we add item to a set? To add an item to a set, we have a method called add. This will take any item. That item will get added to the set. In the coding example, we have one set named this set. This set has 3 values. Now we are adding the 4th value, which is orange, using add method. Execute the code and then we will see the updated set. The new value, which is orange, is added. And if you see, it is in the 3rd place now, which means there is no guarantee in which order these sets are going to be printed. Sets are unordered. Try executing the code multiple times and we will see that order of the items are getting changed. So here we will use add method to add one item to the set. If we need to add multiple items to the set, then we have another method called update. We can use update to update the existing set. In this example, we have 2 sets. The first set, this set. The second set is tropical. We wanted to update the first set with the values of second set. How do we do that? To do that, we have a method called update. This update will update one set with another set items. In this example, we are updating this set with tropical items. All the items inside the tropical set will get updated in this set. Let us just print this. We can see that this set is printed and then tropical set items are added. This is how we can update a set with another set items, and we use add method to add a single item. This is another example to update the set. We have seen how to add items to a set. Now let us see how we can remove items from the set. To remove items from the set, there are a couple of methods: remove, discard, pop, clear. Starting with remove and discard. These two methods are used to remove a specific item from the set. In this example, we are trying to remove the item called banana from this set. Execute the code, then we will see that item is removed. The same thing can be done using discard method. Okay, here we can see banana is removed from this set. Now, why do we have two methods to do the same thing? There is a difference between these two methods: remove and discard. Remove will remove the required item from the set, but it will raise the error if the element which we are trying to remove is not available in the set. Let us check it. We are trying to remove 343 using remove method. When we execute the code, we see that we have the error, key error, which means we are trying to remove a key from the set. That key doesn't exist. On the other hand, we have discard. Discard will not raise the error. If there is an item inside the set, it will just remove that item. If there is no item available in the set, then it will just ignore that operation. But in remove, right? Remove will try to remove the item. If the item does not exist in the set, then it will raise the key error. The third method we have is pop. Since these sets are not ordered, pop method will remove any item randomly from the set. So just remember this, that we don't really know which item is getting removed from the set when we use this pop method. So to know that, we will have to print the pop method so that we will get to know which item is getting removed. See, banana is getting removed. If we execute multiple times, see, this time apple is getting removed. This is how we can use pop method to remove any random item from the set. Or we can use clear method to clear the set, so that the set will be empty after executing this method. It will remove all the items from the set and leave the empty set as it is. We can see empty set is printed to the console. If we need to delete the entire set, then we can use del keyword. You can see we get the name error after trying to print this item because this set is already removed. How do we join two sets? There are several ways to join two or more sets in Python. We can use union method that returns a new set containing all items from both the sets. Or we can go with update method that inserts all the items from the set into another. It inserts the values from one set to another. In this example, we have set 1 and set 2. We are creating set 3 with set 1 union set 2. Union method will identify the unique values of set 1 and set 2 and create a new set, and then that set is set 3. So when we print this, we have a new set with all the unique values of set 1 and set 2. And this is to get the new set. We use union. If we need to update the existing set, then we can use update instead of union. In this example, we are using update, which means it will identify all the unique elements of set 1 and set 2. It will create the new set and allocate to the set 1. The next one is intersection. What is intersection? Intersection method will only keep all the matching records between the specified sets. So we have set x and set y. We are trying to identify intersection of y. In this coding example, we are trying to identify the intersection of x and y, which means common elements between x and y. So if we print this variable, we see the output is apple. because that is the only item which is common between x and y. I hope you understand this. Intersection will return only the common elements or common items of x and y. In this case it is x and y, but normally it can be any variable. It always returns the matching elements. Since we have already discussed about intersection, let us also understand about intersection update. Intersection update means the difference between intersection and intersection update is that intersection will identify the common elements and create the new set. Intersection update will identify the intersection of two sets or more than two sets which are being provided. It will update the result in one set. In this case it is x. Let's print this. We see that we have apple. Now x is apple. It is not anymore apple, banana, cherry, a set. Next one is we have symmetric difference. So before we discuss about symmetric difference, let us talk about difference. What is difference? Difference is it will identify the unique elements of set 1 with set 2. It will just remove the duplicates and return all unique items of set 1, on which set we are trying to identify the difference. X dot difference y. So we are trying to identify the difference of x on set y. So all the duplicate elements of set 1 will be removed and the remaining values will be printed to console. Here the duplicate value is apple because it is available on both the sets, but the different values here on set 1 is banana, cherry, which is why banana, cherry is printed. Now let us talk about symmetric difference. Difference will only return all the unique values of one set. If we need to identify all the unique values of both the sets, then we can go with symmetric difference. Here we have x and y. We are trying to identify that symmetric difference of y on x. So now it will compare x and y and then identify all the unique values. It will just remove the duplicate values and then print them. We see the unique values are printed. In set 1, banana is there, cherry is there. Apple is a duplicate value, so apple is removed. Then in the second set we have Google and Microsoft. So banana, cherry, Google and Microsoft will be printed. That's all for today. See you in the next video. Thank you.